the reading of my grandmother's will, the will we'd all spent a decade competing to win, the lawyer said. Before I read the distribution, Vivian left a letter she asked me to read aloud first. And he began to read my grandmother's voice from beyond the grave. And within 4 sentences, every one of us understood that the contest we'd sacrificed 10 years of our lives to win had been rigged from the very beginning. Let me back up. My grandmother spent the last decade of her life making her 6 grandchildren compete against each other for her fortune, turning a family into a set of rivals. I was one of the rivals. I played the game as hard as any of them. Vivian understood something most people are too decent to act on. Whoever controls the inheritance controls the heirs. As long as her fortune was undistributed, she held every one of us in a state of permanent, striving attention. And she liked that. The attention was what she actually wanted. The money was just the leash. She never said it outright, that would have been crude, and Vivian was never crude. But the message was constant. The inheritance wasn't guaranteed, wasn't equal, would go to those who deserved it, and deserving meant devotion to her. She played us off each other with a genius for division, praised one cousin's loyalty to breed envy, hinted another had said something unkind, usually invented, to breed suspicion, and we fell for it, for 10 years. We lost each other, 6 cousins who'd built forts together as children, spending our adult lives as wary competitors, unable to be close because closeness was a disadvantage. She took the natural love of a family and converted it, deliberately, into its opposite. She couldn't allow us to unite, because a united family didn't need her, didn't fear her, didn't strive for her approval. Our division was the source of her power, and she protected it with everything she had, right up to a grotesque deathbed where 6 grandchildren performed devotion, each terrified of losing ground in the final accounting. Then she died. And we gathered for the will, the moment we'd spent a decade competing toward. And the lawyer said there was a letter to read first. Backhand index pointing right, full story on the channel, link below. What my grandmother confessed in that letter, and the one question she asked us from beyond the grave, changed everything. You have to hear it.